Hey, my pretties, my lovelies. I know you're doing good, so I know you want to get into the topic at hand. We're about to do that. Pretty is just alleged tea, or we gossip is just talk about down below what we feel about a topic. That's it. That's all. Hey, y'all. Well, BLove has spoken, and we're here as an answer. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Because I didn't know what was going on. Baby, I don't know how I came across Ellie's story because I think I was just checking up and it was like in my feed. Why the heck was she going off on BLove? I was like, what? She was going off like allegedly. Let me say allegedly because, story is only there for a day. And what I remember seeing was like, won't you tell your son about this DV and ask how he really got his hand messed up? Because I sure wanted to know, baby. And she was like, I told you to keep my name out y'all mouth. I was like, what? So I was like, what is going on? I said, well, BLove must have said something. So I'm up here watching BLove Dares, which they are hilarious. Even Dares with the hot food, the hot wings, whatever. Funny, boy, I cracked up. First of all, why you drinking a whole tub of Pepto-Bismol and not thinking you about to be sick about to eat all that hot chicken? But anyway, honey, let's go on. So I'm up here watching BLove's channel, and she's talking about the fact that she has, to my opinion, allegedly had some speculation about the paternity of the baby. But the way she said it was people been hitting up her comment section, her DM, talking about that baby could be Dalvin's. And that's crazy because it's been like almost a year later. I thought people had like let it. Ooh, excuse me. I could edit that out. Ooh, that was a kicker. I apologize. It's code free. But anyway, so dang it. All right, I was just eating some pineapples, but I know the pineapples didn't do that. Come on now. But anyway, so I'm having them deep, earthy burps sometimes. Okay, but anyway, so I apologize. But anyway, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But anyway, so like, BLove was basically saying how people were being her comments about she needs to check the paternity, but she wouldn't dare ever in life as Ellie to do that to her child. She's living her best life with her husband or her guy, and Dalvin's over here living his life. He said let them live separately, let it go, that's between them. And I was like, what? It finally comes out because she had all this time to say, and I guess because people are still talking about it, which people did like let that go because I think Dalvin pretty much cleared up the fact that it wasn't his child. And I feel like if he had any indication that it was, he would have said it was. But I remember he did a video and specifically said that it was not his child. And people assume like, okay, so they must have been on bad terms for a minute. At least I did. There was no friction going on in the area room for a minute because that's probably why they broke up. Because I felt like when she was taking all them trips, they was on rocky terms then. So definitely that would leave room for them not to have had time to conceive because they want a break. And I just feel like they want a break before they announced that they were on a break. So that's how forth that child was not his. And she even speculated that it was his. But don't get me wrong. Like, Sure Be Enough has a name for herself. BLove wants kids. I don't think she meant any harm by saying that, what she said. I'm just sure it's like in the back of her mind. But in the back of everybody's mind at some point. But I feel like Dalvin kind of cleared that up because I felt like if he had any speculation that it was his, he would have said something about it. And if he didn't say something about it, that would be wild, because he knew his mother would embrace it and have no problems with it. But it's like, why wouldn't he accept it unless it was just so much drama going on between him and the baby mother, Ellie? But allegedly, it's not his child. That's what he said. So that's what I'm seeking too. But it was just ironic how it set Ellie off. So much so, like, for her to say such hurtful and, like, crazy things. It's like, Why are you so mad though, sis? Like, why were you so pressed? Like, if it's not true, just say it's not true and let it go. But she was hauling words of fire. Like, it was making me wonder, like, why you so mad, sis? Why you so mad? But and all this film, that's her business. I'm gonna leave it alone. And I feel like Davin doesn't think it's his, so therefore, and she doesn't think it's his, so we just need to let it go. In my opinion. But then people could also say a lot of things like, well, she's not actually showing the baby, so it's not like you can actually see, like, does he look like Dalvin at all? Like, if she showed the baby, people could probably be like, oh, wow. But then, too, she showed the baby, like, it's going to be more problems. Like, they're going to probably say this to say that. And then some mothers don't like showing their babies early on. But let's say the baby did look like Dalvin. That'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But according to both of them, it's not Dalvin's. So I feel like they both would know if they were in an intimate situation to know if the baby fit in the genre of them being together. And I feel like that's something that Dalvin doesn't really discuss with his mom, because most of his family has said he's very private. So I feel like if he spoke on the fact that it wasn't his, then pretty much it's not his. And we need to let that alone, because she does have a new family. And if anything, that would be up to the baby daddy to have an issue or question something if he felt any inkling. And I'm sure that they've done that or whatever. But don't get me wrong, that would be an excellent storyline if that did happen, though. Like, I finally tried to have a baby with somebody and it never happened. Then I end up getting pregnant and I rush back to my guy that I actually want. Not saying that it would have happened, but I said it would be a good storyline. So I feel like that's why people are buzzing in the comments. And because we haven't seen the actual baby's face. And despite the fact that the baby is lighter in complexion, but Ellie's bright. So even if Dalvin was a dad, like, the baby could still come out bright. But I don't think it's Dalvin, but part of me feel like, I don't know, because I went in their bedroom. But according to them, it's not his. So I'm going to leave it at that, because I feel like Ellie is not playing for her situation, especially when she came at BLove. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like BLove, she could, step on some toes if she needs to, because allegedly when she go on her food, according to Darius, like, she be like, letting the girls know. So, I don't feel sorry for the backlash for her, but I feel like Ellie was not trying to play no games. And I just feel like it's best to, like, leave that situation alone, unless you, like, know for sure that there was some contact to where it could have been a situation. And I feel like Dalvin just need to have a conversation with his mom to get her out of her misery so she could, like, let that situation go, because he definitely came out to us and said it was no way that it was his baby. So I'm sticking with that. But I say Ellie was ready to pop off, and she did. Literally. As always, thank you for stopping by his house. Please like if you like any part of the video, and feel free to subscribe and join part of our Pertees, our family, our lovelies. Definitely want to hear what you got to say down below, so comment, because we will have interaction down below whenever possible, whenever we can.